Hey traders, May 30th, weekend edition update. Massive move, end of the day, 65, 1.5% move almost, 1% move. It's again, this market is very strong. All the dips are getting bought. Just doesn't matter. All the headlines are just noise. Um, it's going to go higher. All the rinses are getting bought. Um, So basically all we're working with now is this space from the 6008 to the 5852. I had the touch of the daily 20, bounced off it perfectly, broke out to newer highs, grabbed all the people that bought the breakout, came down, and then a perfect buy zone today. Rinses out 3 days of balance, wicks down just below this 3 day low, takes out all the stops, goes back up. So everybody's looking at the same stuff. There's so many eyes and algorithms and computers and everybody looking at exactly the same thing. Though the ones that know how to buy the rinse outs get to basically just buy stuff on sale. You know, for the people that were really good back here and bought the rinse outs on the monthly chart, it was a perfect rinse out. And then it goes rinse into trend trade, rinse to trend trade, rinse to trend trade, rinse and repeat. So back to the 15-minute chart, pretty much says it all. So will there be a rinse again? Yep. And then it goes and lulls everybody into trend trade. Then it rinses everybody out. So that's why, you know, as these environments change, trading strategy needs to change. So, you know, once we start to see kind of choppy sideways hesitation, that's when you kind of look to your rinses and like eye on your daily charts. Like, okay, if this, you know, goes straight down, where's it going to bounce? And then it basically will go back and take out the highs again. So it's basically just keeps redoing itself over and over and over and over and over again. So for next week, everyone's still looking at this gap down here, and there still is a possibility that it could happen and take out, you know, 2 weeks of price action. Go to switch to the weekly. But we're just forming a bull. I mean, this is just a bull pennant right here on the weekly. So yeah, is there a chance that we come back and take 3 weeks out? Yeah, there is. But everybody's looking at it and everyone's going to be buying it. So yeah, so park a bunch of swing orders down here in your IRAs and your long trading accounts, swing accounts, but at the same time, higher weekly low, and back to the daily. You know, it's just a trend trade. I mean, it hasn't broke below the 20 now for a month, for 30 days. I mean, you want to call that a little wick, but you know, if this was a 2-minute chart, which we see this exact same thing on smaller time frames, you basically just be buying the 2-minute moving average. So that's kind of what we're at with this right now too. So yep, there's a chance we get below the 58.53, but there'll be aggressive buying at the 20. So moving on to next week, we'll have to see what happens on Sunday futures, but unless there's big news over the weekend and we're gapping big down below the 20, look for continuation of the trend to new all-time highs. closing out Friday back above the 60-20 after kind of breaking below it in the morning and then kind of finding some resistance and then the big rinse out. I don't even pay attention to the news anymore. I don't know what happened. Something. But again, it just gets ignored and bought. It's basically buy the sale chaos. Okay, so back above the 60, again, we'll look at Sunday night futures, but you have a bull flag formation on the 15-minute chart that is now a 15-20 trend trade. That will probably go sideways, and we'll get below the 15-20, but then look to the 60-20 on Sunday, and look for a trend trade again on Monday. So that's the weekend update. Trade them well.